Jan.
Thank you, Sir Edward, and it's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. And I congratulate the Honourable Member for Don Valley for holding today's debate and thank him for allowing me to contribute as well. This is an important and timely debate given the Government's recent climate change commitments and ahead of the Transport Decarbonisation Plan expected later this spring. And in the EV conversation, we rightly focus on battery electric, as the Honourable Member already has. But as chair of the all-party parliamentary group, I say we must not forget the role that fuel cell electric can play in supporting our net zero targets as well. This technology is powered by hydrogen, rapidly improving air quality as it produces no carbon emissions. Indeed, the only waste from a hydrogen electric vehicle is water. Hyundai anticipates that 10,000 Nexos on the road would have a carbon reduction effect of the equivalent to planting 60,000 trees. And the key benefit of hydrogen electric versus battery electric is the consumer continuity by way of shorter recharging times and extended range, ending the road rage that my honourable friend spoke about. These types of cars can travel more than 400 miles on a 5-minute charge, equivalent to any petrol or diesel car. However, the biggest barrier to these vehicles, and also to that of battery electric, is cost, and we need to provide an answer to that. How can someone on a low income who drives a 5 or 10-year-old petrol car be convinced to switch to a zero-carbon vehicle? Net zero can only be achieved if it's accessible for everyone, and so those of us who want to see this reduction in our emissions will need to answer that. But beyond hydrogen electric cars, the most important role fuel cells will play is in helping decarbonise our larger road transport, particularly buses and HGVs. In 2015, the government backed the groundbreaking Aberdeen bus project, introducing 10 hydrogen buses in Aberdeen, at the time the largest hydrogen bus fleet in the UK, in Europe rather. Fast forward 5 years, and now according to the UK Hydrogen Fuel Cell Association, there are over 7,000 fuel cell buses and commercial vehicles already operating globally, including almost 100 fuel cell buses in the UK. This will be further boosted by the government's recent announcement of more than £10 million investment in hydrogen bus manufacturing in Northern Ireland. We're investing in greener trains, with hydrogen trains coming to Teesside tracks in the not-too-distant future, greener shipping with £20 million for clean maritime competition, and greener flying with the Jet Zero Council, all of which I know fuel cells will play an important part. But if I could ask the Minister to look at one area further, it would be at how we can use hydrogen fuel cells in emergency service vehicles. Whether it's police or fire stations or hospitals, these buildings often have a lot of associated land with them that would be perfect for the production and storage of hydrogen, converting our ambulances and fire engines low carbon with the added benefit of shorter refuelling times and extended range. The market is growing, and this provides an exciting opportunity to potentially support thousands of green jobs in the UK. Hydrogen is going to be one of the key ways that we level up the whole of the United Kingdom, and I'm grateful to the government for recognising the role that Redcar and Cleveland can play in that, and I'm proud that Teesside is building the UK's first hydrogen transport hub. If we are to meet our climate targets and scale up demand for electric vehicles, then we must also ensure that we realise the full potential of fuel cell electric vehicles. That requires ensuring the right infrastructure is in place to provide long-term certainty to attract investment opportunities. From speaking to businesses operating in this sector, I know they are ready to scale up and meet the demand going forward. We can achieve this through including hydrogen fuelling station infrastructure in future funding schemes, supporting hydrogen fuelling stations, and further incentivising the public to take up these zero-emission vehicles. My hope is that we continue to lead the way as a global frontrunner in clean energy and net zero transport. With the right infrastructure, investment in place, and support for those who need it, I'm certain our transport system will not just build back better, but greener too.